What's going on, guys? So today I'm making a video kind of from a little bit of a different perspective, I guess. I don't have like my lights set up or anything like that, but I just felt something on my heart the past like day or so, or actually really honestly the whole past weekend. And so I'm just kind of pulling out my phone and just recording. But I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about the struggle that I've been having recently as far as like being humble. One of the things that I've learned from the Bible, from like Paul, for example, is that, we should always have like a growing sense of humility about ourselves. Um, and I just feel like recently in my life, I have a really hard time, even though it doesn't really seem like boasting or bragging to a lot of people. I just have a hard time with feeling like when somebody asks me about my life, or when I'm telling somebody about something, I have a hard time not kind of adding in a little bit of, bragging about certain things, or, even just anything to do with like basketball or whatever. I feel like I have a hard time accepting when my role isn't to be one of the star players or somebody that gets to score a lot or whatever. I have a hard time with sometimes having that servant mindset, because we live in such a world where things are performance oriented, and where if you don't do really well, then people won't love you. And so I really have struggled with feeling like with my friends, and family and teammates, that I really want to fit in, and I really want to be one of the guys. And sometimes that means that I slip up and I'm willing to talk about things about myself that just kind of leave me feeling like just kind of, I don't know, gross afterwards. Like, I was talking to some of my friends earlier today, and on my way back to the house, I just felt like this just gross feeling in my stomach, like, dang, like the way that I talk kind of makes me come across like to me it feels like a dirt bag. Like I feel like, anytime I talk about oh yeah, well I used to be like that, like playing basketball, or like there's just stuff that you talk about when you're trying to fit in and you're trying to make other people, other friends realize that, oh, this guy's like a pretty big deal, or like, this guy has a lot going for him, or whatever. And I really felt like after talking to my friends, like I've got to do a better job of like just not caring what other people think of me so much. Like if people think that I don't have a lot going on for me, or if people think that I am quiet when they're talking about things like that, that's okay. And we want to attract the people to our lives that don't care about that kind of stuff. Me and my friends earlier today, we were even talking, we were talking about like wanting to find someone, like a relationship with someone that doesn't put so much value on how much money you're making, or what kind of house you have, or what kind of job you have. Just being with somebody that really truly values you for you. And I didn't realize at the time, but that really kind of fits into what I'm talking about now, which is that if you feel like you have to brag, or you feel like you have to kind of boast your accomplishments or your prospects to other people, then, people that require that in order to be your friends aren't really worth it. And the friends that I was talking to earlier today, I know that they would still love me and want to be my friends no matter whether I talked about that stuff or not. And so I just have to realize in my head that you don't have to be some insanely prosperous, like amazing person that accomplishes everything in order to have really good friends that are worth keeping in your life. So yeah, if I could just ask for anything, it would just be pray for me, because it's something that I struggle with sometimes, feeling like I need to fit in and I need to be one of the guys. And I'm praying right now that anyone else that's struggling with that maybe resonates with what I'm saying, and that we would be in this together, and that we could pray for each other, that we would conquer this kind of pridefulness, and performance-based mindset. So if you need prayer for that kind of thing, don't hesitate to leave a comment down below, or follow me on Instagram at NotThatSamJackson. Shoot me a DM on there, and we can talk about it. But anyway, guys, I will see you this Saturday. Thanks, guys.